Hello and welcome to this week's rendition of Bulldog Weekly. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Mike.
And in today's episode, we will discuss field hockey player Gates Tenerowicz, listen to some holiday concert music, and have an interview with some of our school's custodians.
But first, let's begin with a weekly update from our principal, Mr. Devoll.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Bulldog Rundown. Today's Sunday, December 17th. All week long at the high school, we have our art department that is going to be selling ceramics, student-produced ceramic items. So stop by the lobby and purchase some artwork from our students. Monday, December 18th is a day 7 in our cycle. In the evening, we start our spring drama auditions for our spring production for our drama club. Tuesday, December 19th is a day 8 in our schedule. At 6:30 p.m., the girls basketball team has their first home game versus Falmouth Academy. Wednesday, December 20th is day 1 in the cycle, slow day, nothing happening. Thursday, December 21st, day 2 in our cycle. There's a swim meet at home, and when I say home, I mean New Bedford High School's pool at 4 p.m. Friday, December 22nd, the last day before vacation, we have a half day of school, so it's an 11:30 dismissal for all of our students. In the evening, girls basketball home versus Durfee at 6:30, and we will see you next year.
Thank you, Mr. Devoll, for that wonderful update.
Now, time for sports.
For this week's athlete profile, we caught up with ORR field hockey player Gates Tenerowicz.
I'm Gates Tenerowicz. Sports number? For field hockey, I'm 0-0, and lacrosse, I'm number 1. I am goalie for both field hockey and lacrosse. Goalie kind of can see the whole entire field during the game, so it's really important that you communicate and you kind of end up being a leader of the entire team because you get a view of everything that's going on. Field hockey, I definitely like both sports. I like how competitive they are, but for field hockey, it's definitely how much I get to do. I really get to kind of go after the ball. I kind of like the team sense, and I get to be really involved with everyone. So kind of the influence I have on the game, like I react to it, and that can make a difference between winning or losing.
I pulled in and was
Field hockey, you're definitely a lot more involved. You're not limited inside the crease like you are in lacrosse. I think they're equal, but they demand different things. Field hockey is definitely more short sprints, but lacrosse, you get hit a lot more, and you have to have quicker reflexes.
Let's go,
For both sports, I make sure I stretch a lot. I like to do footwork before the game to get warmed up, and then take some shots from my coaches, starting off slow and then picking that up to progressing to harder shots I would see in the game.
Push the ball!
I think I play club field hockey year-round, so I'd probably lean towards I'm a little better at field hockey than lacrosse, but it all depends on the day and the situation. So I've been doing club lacrosse and club field hockey since 7th grade, and even outside of the season, I'm pretty actively involved in both sports. It was definitely from my dad. He really kind of pushed me to do it, and it ended up working out really well.
Nice. Go, Sophie.
I definitely think people should be encouraged to do multiple sports. I mean, I do too, and I love both. And I think it can be hard because it depends the level you do it at, but they can be really demanding. But it's definitely worth it, and I love having 2 teams and 2 sports.
Gates will be our last athlete profile for the Fall Sports Edition.
Tune in next week for the beginning of our Winter Sports Edition.
Now, let's talk about music.
We covered the annual Children's Christmas concert performed by the Tri-Town Symphonic Band.
They played all your holiday favorites. Here's a compilation of some of the highlights during the performance.
Welcome to the Tri-County Symphonic Band's annual Children's Christmas Concert. My name is Taylor Cormier.
They'll be your announcer for this festive program that's guaranteed to put everyone in the holiday mood.
If you want to watch the whole concert, check it out on our ORC TV Vimeo page.
And for our final segment, we interviewed a few of our school's custodians as an act of appreciation for all the hard work they do at our school.
Would you mind starting us off with your name and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Carl Olson. I've been a custodian here for 21 years. I live in Fairhaven and I have 4 children.
Hello, my name is Richard Robert. I work here at ORR. I am a maintenance custodial worker. And I've been doing this here for going on 8 years. And stay real busy. You guys keep me real busy.
My name is Lynn Perry. I'm originally from North Carolina. I'm a veteran. I don't get treated as a veteran, well, I'm a veteran. This coming January will be 6 years.
Okay, my name's Lynn Fernald, and I live in Rochester. I've been working here about 3 years. I came from Carver School Systems. I was there 15 years, and I really enjoy working here.
Hello, my name is Steve Eldridge. I've been here 32 years at Old Rochester Regional High School. I'm a custodian. I've been here 8 years.
Yep, my name is Chris Bourget. I'm from Middleborough, Massachusetts. I'm 27 years old. I've been a custodian here for about 2 years now.
What is it like working here, and what do you typically do?
Well, actually, it's a very good environment to work. The administration is what supports us fully.
Typically just clean classrooms, take the trash out, do the bathrooms, clean up any messes or spills that the students have made or teachers.
More or less the same every day. It's great working here. We come in and we just maintain the whole building, keep it all clean.
Let's try to support the town and the school, if they appreciate it or not. But it seems like the student don't appreciate what you do around here, so you go with the flow and it's just a job.
I oversee a crew of 9 night custodians. Our job typically is to, aside from the obvious clean the school, but provide a safe environment for the students.
It's awesome working here. It's you work by yourself. You got your job you have to do. Then we have to break off sometimes to go set up the gym, set up the cafeteria because they have banquets.
We do all your setups for banquets, athletic events, plays, school meetings, just a general running of the school and the night. And we secure the building nightly too to make sure it's safe.
What we typically do is that we just, we come in, we empty the trash in the classrooms, wash the desktops, sweep the classroom. If the floors need to be washed, we wash the classroom and the floors.
I do the locker rooms, the art wing, floors, trash. We just try to keep it clean and safe for the kids.
So nonetheless, come football season, basketball season, we get real busy. But that makes the day go by fast. It's an honest living, it's clean, the work is dirty, money's clean.
How many hours do you usually work each week?
I'm scheduled to work 40 hours a week, but I probably put in 50 a week.
40 hours?
8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, unless it's overtime.
At least 40 hours a week I work. There's overtime.
40 hours a week.
What are the easiest and hardest parts of working here?
Probably the easiest parts of working here is just the day-to-day encountering of the students and the faculty. We have good rapport with all the students and especially good with the faculty.
Easiest parts of working here would be doing a 2-hour security on a Saturday. Is checking all the doors. In the summertime, emptying all your dehumidifiers, making sure that's all done, make sure there's no leaks, checking every room, make sure the doors are all locked, making sure the outside doors are locked.
Well, I like my hours. That's pretty easy for me. It works right into my schedule at home.
All right, the easy part is, keeping up with the classrooms.
The easiest part is, cleaning, sweeping up's pretty good if the teachers keep their rooms nice and clean. Making
sure whoever's in the building, you know who they are. Usually write their name down, so if anything happens, the folks that come on day shift have an idea who was here and what happened. That's the usual.
And what was the other question, the hardest part?
Yes.
Ain't no easy, but hard is stripping floors in the summertime where there's no circulation in the air. And then once the kids get back here, in like 3 weeks, you haven't done anything pretty basic, but you just go with the flow.
The hardest part is probably, you know, if it's like kids spill stuff on the floor in the corridors, we have to wash it up because, you know, you don't want nobody to fall down.
Probably the hard part is doing the bathrooms, working with different chemicals and stuff like that.
The different personalities I work with, and everybody has different work ethics, so it makes it really difficult.
Is keeping the school, to our standards, we want to keep it as clean as we possibly can.
Do you have any potentially dangerous tasks that you do while working?
I won't say potentially dangerous. I guess anything time you work with chemicals, it could be getting up on ladders.
Probably just working with chemicals, different kinds of chemicals. You know, got to make sure you can't mix certain chemicals up with, you know, chemicals.
The only thing that might be dangerous is if somebody by accident, I don't know, this never happened to me, but someone said they mixed, at one time, years back, they mixed bleach with another chemical. I think it was bleach and something else, and it got gaseous, and that person was almost, didn't die, but they had to get out of that room.
Well, way back then, we used to scrub floors. We still scrub floors, but way back then we had a solution that was real slippery. Solution that we used, and you know, some of us did fall down on the floors, but you know, but now we got a new solution, and it's a lot safer now. We can use it to do our floors.
But generally, it's a pretty safe job.
We hear many rumors about paranormal activity in the history language wing. Do you have any input on that?
I have a night custodian, well actually I have two night custodians who claim to see shadowy figures in the hallways at different times up in the social studies wing.
Not that have I seen, no. Just in the high school only, not here, not in the junior high.
And sometimes at night, when we leave and shut all the lights off, there's weird stuff that happens down the end of the hall near the LSC and near those rooms over there. I can't explain it. It looks like it's a shadow moving. It doesn't happen all the time, but a few of the custodians that have seen it, let's put it this way, they didn't stick around very long. But like I said, I've been here almost 8 years. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't bother me. You know, I do my job. I go home. I get a clear conscience.
I did experience that in the school. I was having my dinner one night, and I had a cup on the table, and it went right across the whole table.
Yeah, me and Lynn were upstairs in the teacher's workroom, and Lynn got done drinking, you know, juice or whatever she had in the cup, and the cup just slid across the floor.
And so I picked it up and wiped the table, thinking there was like moisture or something there, and there was absolutely nothing there. So I put it back down, tried to finish my dinner, and it went flying fast right across the table again. So I picked up my things and went downstairs and never ate there again.
And I thought it was probably a joke or something, so I went up underneath the table to look, and there was nothing there. So we just got up and we left.
After I clean each room, I lock it and I check the door, make sure it's locked. And these doors, as you know, have a deadbolt that go through them, so when you lock them, it's secured. Well, as I walked away from the door, this goes back. The door opened with the deadbolt still out. And I thought that was me. Maybe I didn't close it properly. But then I looked at it, I said, I know I closed it properly because I locked it with the door shut and the deadbolt. That was once, and another time.
One night, me and Rick Roberts, the custodian in the other hallway, I saw him lock one of the doors in the LSC room. We went to go move something, and we came back up the stairs, and we saw that the door was open and the bolt was out, and we were the only ones upstairs at the time, and nobody came up, so it was just weird to see that.
I was working with another custodian, Chris, and we were doing something, and he was with me before we went to go start this task, and I locked the door to the LSC, and he saw me lock it. We went back a half hour. That door was open with the deadbolt open. And I asked him, I said, what'd you go in there for and open? He says, I didn't do it, I was with you. So that was kind of strange.
I myself have spent nights here, or overnights alone in this building. I've never seen anything. They swear they've seen shadowy figures at the end of their halls.
Do you have any final words to any students watching this?
I just want to say, this is for your students especially, be appreciative of the school you have. I've seen other schools, I've been to other schools, I've attended other schools. This is a terrific place to learn. You have a fantastic faculty here, and
just stay in school, do your homework, pay attention to your teachers, and good luck with their future.
Yeah, well, I would like to thank the students for, they really do take care of the school. They keep it picked up great, and the football players are awesome when they have their meetings. They pick up everything, and the teachers also. They keep it pretty picked up.
Just stay in school, do your work and do your homework, and graduate and go to college.
Yeah, work hard and do all your go to college, go for something that's going to last, something that's going to be there when you get out of college, something that's, because the tech stuff changes all the time. So get a job that's going to be in the three main areas: transportation, health, and food. Those never go away. That's the only thing I can kind of wisdom I can tell you. So just do your job to the best of your ability and go home with a clear conscience.
Please be appreciative of these custodians. They give their heart and soul for the school to make it clean and give you a nice, safe environment to study in. And I just want to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Be sure to greet and thank your custodians next time you see them.
Well, that'll do it for this week's episode. Until next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm Alyssa.
And this is Bulldog Weekly.